All right, so empowering women and then also giving them the tools to succeed, just one of many things Dress for Success River Cities does for women right here in our area. And here to talk more about the nonprofit and also how you can get involved if you're interested, Executive Director Jessica Hudson. Thanks for being with us.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
I mean, we talk about who really makes this organization go round. It's volunteers. It's everyone behind the scenes, right?
Behind the scenes, everything from donating attire to now what we're hoping to focus on is getting local women more involved in our mission, hands-on in the actual action of the organization, not just the behind the scenes things as well. So we're actually hosting a volunteer interest, we're calling it volunteer interest open house. We don't want anyone to feel like they're committing by coming out, but just learning more about the organization in terms of our needs and how they can get more involved.
Absolutely. I know this is near and dear to my heart just because I'm a board member of Dress for Success, but also for folks who are really wanting to learn more about the organization, tell us a little bit more about it.
Sure. So, you know, I think our name Dress for Success sort of lends itself to the thought that we're just about clothing, and it's so much more. You know, our mission is really to empower women, to prepare them for not only success in the workplace, but success in life. And to do that, we need a lot of people involved.
We need help,
Exactly. And, you know, I think we all sort of have a story. We have things that happen in our lives that turn us into the people that we are. And so being able to give those gifts back to other people by way of sharing your experiences is such a powerful, wonderful thing that we can do.
Absolutely. We mentioned the donations, the clothing donations. That's just one part of how folks can help out. Talk about some of the other programs or other ways that volunteers can help.
Well, you know, it's so funny because if you look at pictures of me way back in the day, I've sort of developed this fashion sense over the years, and some people just naturally have the ability to put great outfits together. And so, you know, when you think about Dress for Success, that's a big part of it. We need people to volunteer to be stylists. I mean, how fun is that to come in and help a woman, you know, put some outfits together and help her feel good about herself and prepared for the workforce. We also need help sorting all of those donations that come in.
And so there are a lot of donations.
There are a lot of donations. So in terms of getting them, you know, put onto hangers, ready to go out into the boutique, getting things sorted, you know, getting everything ready for clients, that's a big task. But then there are things like just making phone calls to clients to see if there's anything they need, to encourage them. Even sitting down and writing a little note to a client that we could send to encourage them before an upcoming interview, let's say. We have volunteers that host things like friend raisers. You know, they'll have a little get together in their home and ask me to come and speak maybe to a group of their friends about the work that we do and how they might be able to get involved. You know, we talk about time, talents, and treasures. And so those treasures really are the donations that people make, whether it be monetary or clothing. And then, you know, our event Thursday evening is about the talent. So maybe you can come in and do a workshop for clients. You know, do some mock interviews to help them prepare. That's really important. And then certainly the time portion, being able to come in. We say if you have 2 hours a month that you can spare, we can use you to empower local women.
2 hours a month. That's so little.
2 hours a month.
You think about it, right? What do you do in 2 hours? Well, you can come volunteer.
Absolutely, absolutely. And there's tons of things that folks can do.
Absolutely. All right, let's go over the details one more time if you're interested in coming out. Again, that is this Thursday, and it's going to be at Dress for Success River Cities right here in downtown Huntington. That's 5419 9th Street. Starts at 5:30. It's going till about
7, I would say.
7 o'clock.
But that way you can come out, take a tour. We'll talk about some volunteer opportunities. We're calling this the Be the One campaign. Be the one who can help her on her journey to self-sufficiency. So
be the one.
It takes one person to make a huge difference.
You're so right. Thanks so much, Jessica, for being here. Appreciate it.
Thanks.